everyone, my name's Katie, this is Louie and this is Vinny, and today I would like to show you one of our favourite Cornish dog walks. Today we are visiting Wheal Charlotte, located on the North Cornish coast between Porthtowan and St Agnes. From here you can just about make out Godrevy Lighthouse, which is off the coast of Wheal. The route I'm taking you today is a circular route, which would normally take us about 40 minutes or so. This place does offer free parking, however the car park is relatively small. In the summer it will get very busy, so you're better off either coming here later in the evening or very early in the morning to make sure you get a spot. Here you can see some of the old ruins and down to the beach at Chapel Porth. You can actually access that beach from here. It's a very steep hill down, very steep hill back up, so make sure you bring some water with you. As you can see, the boys are loving this walk. We do this walk quite regularly, so they do know where we are going. This part of the walk is very safe for them to be off the lead. They can't really get themselves into any trouble. Obviously, some parts of this path does get a bit thinner, so you might have to pop them on the lead for other users such as horse riders, cyclists and other dog walkers. It's a good idea to wear walking boots or wellies if it's been raining, typical Cornish weather. There's lots of different routes you can take here. You can go to the right or you can go to the left. As you can tell, we always head up to the left. This route also gives you direct access to the southwest coastal path. Here you come to a crossroads in the path. You can go straight ahead towards the cliffs, go left, or you can head to the right. The right takes you back towards the Chapel Porth kind of area. We always take the left, so we will be heading down this way now. The field here to the right is protected by the National Trust. It's actually used to grow arable plants, which are extremely rare. So if you've got your dogs with you, it might be worth keeping them on a lead if they're not able to stay off the field. Here is some information from the National Trust about this protected area. So as we head out of this field, you can head up to the left-hand side up the hill. That will take you towards Porthtowan. We are going to head to the right towards Chapel Porth. At this crossroads, we're going to head to the left so you can see some more of the spectacular views. If you have got your dogs with you and you haven't walked this walk before, it's worth putting them on a lead, or if they have a high prey drive. As you can see, there is a cliff edge coming up. Louis and Vinny have walked this walk hundreds of times. They know that when we get to the crossroads here in a second, we always head to the right, which is the safer path for the dogs to take. One of my favourite views, it looks like we're about to walk off this side of the cliff. There are several routes you can take closer towards the cliff. We're going to take the first right. The boys know exactly where they're going. So we've taken the first right here. You can go a little bit further on and there's another right which takes you right along the cliff edge there. Beautiful views, but not recommended to take your dogs on that path off the lead. So now we're approaching another crossroad. You can go off to the left, you can go to the right, you can almost go back behind yourself, do a U-turn. There's plenty of paths to take. We're going to go up past the old mining building. The earliest records of these buildings go back to 1672. And here we have the Cornish Chough. Nearly made extinct in the 1800s. It's now making a comeback on some of Cornwall's north coast. They are quite elusive, so we've been very lucky today to see that. They were officially declared extinct in the 1970s, but 3 to 5 breeding pairs came back over from Ireland in 2001, and their population has been growing ever since. So we are now going to head back to the car. So as we come down this path, we can either go straight on towards Chapel Porth beach. We are going to take a right here and we're going to head back along the long path back to the car. We've been fairly lucky today. It's been nice and quiet. We haven't met many other people. During the spring and the summer, this walk does get fairly popular, so make sure you get here early to grab yourself a parking space. Terrain wise, it's not the easiest of terrains. It wouldn't be any good for anyone with any mobility issues, unfortunately. No good for pushchairs or prams. Thank you for joining us today on our dog walk to Wheal Charlotte. If you've enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button. Louis and Vinny would be very, very grateful.